jump the gym.
Hey, Aurora. Hey, Larry.
Can't take it with you. Stop. You're gonna hurt your mouth.
Hey, Fern. Hey, Lynette. Hey, Aaron. He's not gonna let it go when he gets it. Hey, Catalina. Full house today. Still missing Connie and Clay. Yeah, after I let her cool off in her room for a while. I let them back out again later in the day, and she came out here and she got agitated again, so I put her back in the room and let the kittens stay out. And of course, she cries when she goes in there. Perhaps when she has to go in there by herself, she meows at the door and she wants to come out here and all that. And for some reason, when the door is closed, these guys freak out and they huddle around the door, wanting me to either let her out or open the door. I'm not sure which. So, but she's out now somewhere. I'm not sure where she is at the moment, but Copper's right here. So, and it's always Copper. It may not end with Copper, but it always starts with Copper. I don't know if it's just the size, or she's got something ingrained in her memory that he's the first big cat she saw, and I'm frozen. Yeah. Sorry, my video just froze, guys. I'm gonna have to reboot and hopefully not restart the whole stream, but so Yeah, it did freeze on a good one at least this time. So I will restart the app and hopefully resume. If not, I'll start a new stream and we'll do it again. So be right back.
There's the other one. I really like this one, but hers.
I set it next to your purse. All right. And normally that whole freezing thing is triggered by a notification or a call or a text or something like that. There was no obvious reason that time. Hey, Joe. So if any of you guys were watching the chat earlier when I was complaining about that one over there, I said I might take her up there this weekend and bring Ozzy and Devin home, assuming they're not adopted over the weekend. Kind of talked it out. Talked it out with Laura. That is weird, Larry. But Laura from Paws, I talked to her when I was at PetSmart visiting, and PetSmart is closed on Thanksgiving Day. I'm sorry. They're closed on Thanksgiving Day, so she's going to pull as many of her cats that she has there as she can, so they don't have to stay alone on Thanksgiving Day with nobody able to come in and check on them and all that. I think if Ozzy and Devin are still there, I will do the same. But we had the idea, if she's going to go to PetSmart, it might do her good to go Wednesday evening, like, not long before they close or whatever. And we'll give her plenty of food, plenty of water, 2 litter boxes. She'll have one of the big kennels, and she'll have a night and an entire day and then another night to kind of get acclimated to a new surrounding and all that, and then we can check on her early Friday morning. I assume they'll probably be open early for the whole Black Friday thing. So I have no idea how she's going to do. We're just going to have to put a note on the cage door that says not to let her out with any of the other cats. We know that won't fly well. But even before she was fixed, and right after she was fixed, they put her in a little cage at the vet next to another cat, and they said she was totally fine. She was sweet and wasn't mad. So I'm hopeful it will be the same scenario here. But I can't, the fighting multiple times a day, I just can't deal with that. I've been doing my best to just keep it quiet up here because, I've got all these kittens up here, and yeah. I'm trying not to get in trouble for having all of them up here, and at 9:30 in the morning when you hear meow and this big ruckus, it's it's not good. That and
Lost it.
I feel bad for Copper having to watch his back all the time, even though it's his fault for jumping in that room and stealing food all the time. That's what caused the first little dust up this morning, and that's what's caused it a couple of other times. And he also made a mess for me to clean up when he tried to run out of there. So but as I say, it always starts with him. She doesn't ever really tear after the other cats unless she's already irritated at Copper. So I don't know if it's just a thing with him or if she's gonna hate every other cat she encounters, or I don't know. I mean, she's eyeballing him now, but they're right there next to one another and seem to be fine. You're all twisted up in that.
I want to grab all of it.
Yeah, I didn't get that comment either. I wasn't really sure what that meant. Fern, when Taz comes, we'll send quite a few of these. These are his absolute favorite. During the day, he runs around and he tosses those up in the air and entertains himself a lot of times. Night, Joe. But I'm hopeful that maybe this weekend will be good for an adoption when it comes to Ozzy and Devin. I mean, I'm totally fine bringing them back here, but I'd much rather them go to their forever home and not have to go to PetSmart anymore, even though they don't seem to mind. They have to enjoy having freedom to run around and everything a lot more than being there. And I've uploaded a video of them from earlier today. I've not shared it on the page yet. YouTube is kind of, well, Facebook is kind of weird with No. Did you already post it? Okay, well, Melanie says she posted it then. Sometimes YouTube videos won't populate the thumbnail on the post for some reason. I don't know why. And no, unfortunately, they don't have a big screen. I wish they did. But we'll share it on the pause page later.
Big screen.
He said PetSmart should show it on their big screen if they have one. I said they don't have one. Hey. Caitlyn. Okay, she kept walking. She smacked Copper in the head. You just do not quit with this thing, do you?
Stop attacking me. I'm not the toy. You are not the toy. You gotta get her checked out.
Yeah, I think next week I will schedule an appointment for her. I don't think she's got anything serious going on, but she's got a little lumpy spot on her left side, and I'm suspicious that she was born with a hernia or something. Our cat Mabel had one when she adopted us. We found it, and they fixed it. It wasn't a big deal, but I don't know. It's right there. There's a little lump. It's right about the same spot where Mabel's was. So I'm guessing it's just a hernia thing that she was born with. So hopefully next week I'll get that checked out and go from there. I don't think it changes anything as far as their ETA. Fern, I know we discussed some other possibilities, but it looks like that week is the week, whether I do it or a transport does it or whatever, because I've just got like 3 appointments the week after Thanksgiving, and I just don't see how I could make it happen that week. Monday and Tuesday are both 8 o'clock appointments. But we're going to figure this out. But as I say, hopefully next week, Monday, I can get her looked at. And I should be off work Wednesday and Friday, and I'm thinking the vet will probably be at least open Monday through Wednesday. So hopefully, by Wednesday, or I just make the appointment Tuesday afternoon or something. I'm a worry wart. That's the only reason I was trying to think of other possibilities with getting them down there.
I don't trust anyone else to take as good of care as we do. Especially people we barely know or don't really know.
Well, I mean, they would be fine with Laura. It's just like who takes them after that I was concerned about, because I have to rely on somebody I don't know, and surely they've done this before and all that. It's just the unknown scares me.
It's like leaving your kids with a babysitter.
Yeah, pretty much. But we're going to get it handled. And I guess the big question after that is that one right over there. Are you meaning next Thursday, Aurora? We'll be out of town on Thursday for most of the day anyway. But as I say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in there, I'll get Alice in to get that thing checked out, and then we will shoot for, I think the 3rd is on a Monday, so the week of the 2nd, I believe. Is that right? Next Thursday is the 22nd. It'll be the 29th, 30th. Yeah, the week of the 2nd.
And then the next unknown after that is this guy.
Yeah, they're all tough, but that one's gonna be extra tough because he's been with me since July now. He's been here longer than the kittens have, so. I've got to get him back to the vet too. Why are you in the garbage can, Taz? Why are you in there? You need to get out of there. Come on. Get out.
Smells like litter and litter boxes. You definitely don't need to go in the bathroom in there.
But yeah, I'm not looking forward to.
Hey.
Is she over there messing with her?
Caitlyn. Oh, poor.
She doesn't get as angry with Clara as she does with Copper. I think she's halfway playing with Clara. She's not playing so much when she chases Copper.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you fall. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to protect you.
Sorry, we had a little situation where Caitlyn was just over there and Clara hissed at her, and I guess Caitlyn took offense. I let Taz watch a little bit of some bird videos today. He didn't know what to think. He doesn't know what birds are yet. He was interested, but not like the other cats. Yeah, we have little geckos around our house, but
You gonna take it with you?
I doubt we'll see any of those for the foreseeable future since it's gotten kind of cool here now.
I saw one the other day when it was cold.
Really?
Not today or yesterday, but earlier in the week.
They're normally a
He's got it.
warm weather deal around here. I don't think I've ever seen one when it was cool out.
They're supposed to like hibernate or something.
Yeah. But it was yesterday. There was sleet on my way to work, and it was just miserably cold and damp yesterday. The sun actually came back out again today, and it got a little warmer. Still cool, but a little warmer. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice, though. She looks so much like Lorraine in the face to me. You have a Lorraine face. Whenever I zoom in, it looks like I'm having a spaz attack. It's all shaky. Yeah, I'm wondering how much snow we're going to get here this year. I think it was 2 or 3 times last year that it snowed. At least twice. Which is pretty uncommon. Lorraine was one of the Back to the Future kittens. One of Doc's sisters.
Can't take it, you're gonna knock your sister down.
He's gonna try.
It's a tug of war.
Yeah, Alice definitely doesn't have the same color and pattern and all of that, but they look very similar in their face anyway, just a little bit different color. It's dark over here. I should have stayed where I was. But yeah, I hate to take this one to PetSmart by herself, but I don't want to leave her there without somebody being there to check on them until I know how Caitlyn's gonna act. I had said early on if Ozzy or Devin, before we decided that they needed to be adopted together, I'd said if Ozzy or Devin got adopted, you know, solo, I would take her up there and they could share the kennel together, but I just can't see separating those two at this point.
You said she might get to go with different person.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. I didn't push the envelope on that. It would, Lynette. I can't take Victoria up there and leave her unattended for a day and a half by herself, or a day and 2 nights, whatever you want to call it.
I just think Caitlyn would probably do better away from her kittens. Because it seems like her kittens are the reason that she lashes out at everybody.
Hello, S. Laywell. Yeah, I think Caitlyn is going to be a solo cat. I think she would be best suited for that. I mean, you know, I gripe about her, but just because of all the commotion. But she's super sweet to me. When I walk in the morning, she purrs and she rubs all over me and she wants attention. It's just something about that guy over there she does not like.
He wouldn't hurt nobody.
No, he never fights back. He just, he's very passive about all of it. Even when Lily, you know, and when I feed him in the morning, Lily's kind of a jerk about the food and thinks Copper's coming to get her food because they both go in that direction. You know, Copper goes around the corner in the other room and Lily eats next to that stool. But Lily yowls and swats and hisses at him and he's just like, okay, I'll get away from you. Who's behind me? Victoria.
Someone just kicked the water.
Yeah, Victoria's back there, or was back there.
I was just running through it and it's kicking it all over you.
Well, if I would have won that $1 billion Mega Millions thing, I would have packed up all the cats from here and kicked a desk over on my way out and said bye. And would have done something very similar to that, but unfortunately that didn't happen.
Just have to work for it like regular people.
Well, I don't think I'm ever going to work enough to kick a desk over and open a cat farm.
Hey, come your way. What are you doing to me?
what he does.
Grab his shirt.
He's a grabby guy. And he's old and set in his ways now. Aren't you, Copper? He does know his name now. I mean, I don't know what his name was when he was little, or if assuming somebody had to have him. He's way too tame and sweet to have not been somebody's cat at some point, but he was called something else when we got him. But he answers to Copper now. Oh, my foot is going to sleep. Hey, what are you doing?
I don't know why your whiskers are so short.
Yeah, we hadn't figured that out. He's got little stubby whiskers on one side.
Some on both sides.
Well, more on one side than the other. I don't know if they're broken off from something and just haven't grown all the way back, or what the deal is. He doesn't seem affected though.
He's trying to grab on me. Trying to touch me down. Stop.
Hello, Victoria. Yeah, I'm sure they will. I just don't know what happened to them as to why they're so short now.
All be kind of short, but I think his are real thick, and so it's more obvious with his gray.
But anyway, I think I've... But I think I've covered everything that I can think of to cover as of right now, so... It's Friday and not quite 6 o'clock, and I'm pretty much done with all my chores except for changing one water dish and putting food down for these guys. I let them run around before I put their food down for the evening, so I'm gonna get started on that, and I think I'm gonna go home and maybe get one or two things done and then relax and get up and do it all over again. And hopefully find somewhere to metal detect tomorrow. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but we'll give it a go. So you may see me as far as a close-up tomorrow. I'm not sure. Depends on how all that goes. And I'm running out of cats to point my phone at right now. Yeah, I didn't show you Lily and Stumpy and Clara, did I? Make one round here. I don't know where Lily is.
Could she be underneath the couch in there?
It's possible, but Clara is right there. And I'm afraid to walk in the room back there because it will kill my signal and break my app again, so we'll just stick with Clara for now as she tries to knock a lamp over. But you might see me tomorrow. It may be Sunday. Don't know yet. But thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. I'll turn the sound on in the room before we go. And if I don't talk to you guys, have a good weekend. And I will see you all soon. Thanks, everybody. And we will see you next time.